Everybody, welcome back to another Adobe tutorial. In this one, I'm inside Photoshop, but more particularly, I'm inside Camera Raw 10.3. So if you got Camera Raw and it's relatively recent, and it's, I don't know, it's what, April 2018 here, guys, I'm going to show you how to change this boring, flat, ugly sky into some blue awesomeness, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this, and I'm going to show you how to do it using Camera Raw. So if you're following along, the footage, I'm using stock footage. You guys can download this off of Pexels. That's PEXELS.com. This is the first image that I found under Sky, and it's free to download. So just follow along if you want. Alright guys, the first step, and this is the really important part, is I'm going to introduce you to something called the graduated filter. So if you do this, you will graduate. So I'm going to left click on the graduated filter, and then I'm just going to click right here outside, and I'm going to drag down, straight down. And you're going to see something really cool. It's a graduated filter. The tip's in the name. But what it is basically is that at the top here where we set our insertion point, this is highly filtered. At the bottom, it's very, very lightly filtered. So by doing that one step here, you guys can go ahead and get a really cool sky, or add some color to your sky. Now I will note here that there are some things going on the left side here. You can make a ton of adjustments. The first one that you want to do is you want to select your color. I've got a dark blue selected because I'm going for a darker blue sky at the top with a little bit of a blend in on some of the bottom here in the clouds, a little bit whiter on the bottom. So just keep in mind that you guys can change the color, but if you go through the temperature here, you're going to see here that as we adjust the temperature down, 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 you get different effects. So depending on what you're going for specifically, you can make a lot of different changes. So if you want to change the tint, if you want to add some pinkish into the sky, maybe underneath here, you can see some pink coming through. Totally up to you. The exposure is a really important one. As you can see, when we started out, the exposure was really, really high. And by lowering the exposure down to, let's go, something like somewhere around there, we've got some nice dark blue at the top, and then we've got some, graduated, middle colors here in the middle. You can also make adjustments to things like highlights, although that doesn't make a big difference, but contrast does. So if I jack contrast all the way down, it's a little bit more muddied. If I got contrast way up, the blue is highly contrasted against the whitish underneath it. Again, guys, this is totally whatever colors you want to roll with, but this is kind of the way I'm thinking. Also, we can adjust the shadows. They're not making a huge deal, but again, go nuts. Whites, if you want to have a little bit more white at the top, and you want it to be a little bit more, well, a little less subtle, I suppose, you can increase the whites, or you can decrease them if you want to have a darker day. All of these things you probably already know, guys. I'm adjusting the blacks. Probably going to adjust those down a little bit, because I like the nice contrast there. And guys, go nuts. But really, the point of this is if you want to have a nice, cool sky, and you don't want to have like it all the same, try a graduated filter and you'll get something like this. Lastly, you'll see here at the bottom there's a Y button. If you left click that Y button, you're going to see the before and after, and it is night and day. So I'm just going to left click on this overlay so I get rid of that. So there you go. That's the starting on the left, and that's the adjusted on the right. Click the Y again, see them different positions. But yes, guys, that is how you roll out and make some major changes to the sky colors. And again, this is actually looking a little too dark blue at the top for me. But, I mean, again, guys, you go nuts. Do whatever you think is best. But remember, graduated filter, add that to your sky. You can have a cool new effect inside Camera Raw. Piece of cake. Thanks for watching this tutorial, guys. I got a ton more stuff coming up. Thanks for watching.